going to get you more insights on the APEC meetings. And for that, I had a chance to speak with Juan Aurelio. He is the editor-in-chief at El Comercio, one of the most influential newspapers in all of South America and the longest-running newspaper in Peru. Here's what he had to say.
Important for us. It's very important for a country like Peru to be able to receive the leaders of the most important countries, important economies in the world. And for us, it's also a great opportunity to bring more investments, more opportunities for our country. And for a city like Lima, it plays a key role for us. Lima has hosted 3 times the APEC, the COP meeting, the Pan American Games. So it's a great opportunity to attract tourism and other opportunities for our capital.
No stranger to the world stage. Now, I saw the President Boluarte greeting some leaders today at the presidential palace. Very colorful, very wonderful. President Joe Biden's going to be coming. She's going to be talking to Biden as well. What do you expect to come out of those discussions, knowing that the leadership in the United States is changing? What do you think Peru's looking for?
Well, something interesting that's happened in the last APEC meeting in Peru, President Trump was just elected in 2016, and now again President Trump comes to the center stage. So we're very curious about what the new government of President Trump will bring to the world, in particular to this part of the region of South America. But Peru and the United States have a very strong relationship. We have a free trade agreement that has been going on since quite a lot of years. It has multiplied the exports of Peru to the United States. And it has also brought opportunities of investment over here. It's very diversified. It's investment in mining, investment in agriculture, and in other businesses. So we see it as a great chance to have the contact again with the United States, and this is going to be certainly one of the last important speeches that President Biden is going to give. So we are very anxious to see what he has to say.
Exactly, and we also know how important this area is to exports as well. Something like $23 billion leaves this region and goes out across the world. Everybody wondering about the port, what that's going to mean. President Xi is going to be here, and your newspaper is going to play a big role in finding out how this is going to unfold. Tell us a bit about that and what you expect in terms of export. How much is this going to grow? How much attention is your country right now receiving from this massive port?
Well, I think the meeting is a great example of the attention that the port of Chancay brings to Peru. There's lots of interest from the United States, lots of interest from other countries like, for example, Brazil, that are very interested to see how their products can come to Chancay and from Chancay go to China in much less time. You know, it's going to just take 15 days to go across the ocean from Chancay to Shanghai. So we'll see great new opportunities for that port. It's something that Peruvians are very interested because it's going to change many things. It's going to change, for starters, the life of the people that live in Chancay. Chancay is a small town in north of Lima. It's getting a lot of attention. People want to move, to make businesses around. But we also have a big challenge, and that is to create the roads so that all the products can leave the port, come to the big cities like Lima. So there is a big challenge in infrastructure that we have to develop. Right?
So to build the road, to build a rail system, something like that coming out. Now, this is the 3rd time that Peru has hosted APEC. Your newspaper goes back to 1839, as we said, and you said in the very first edition there was a story about Shanghai as well. Tell us how your newspaper has covered this 2008, 2016, and now. It seems like Peru is such a vibrant place right now, and really economically a struggle, but inflation under control, its currency under control. Where do you see Peru going? How important is this going to be?
Well, I think that meeting like put the spotlight in Peru to bring new opportunities for our country. El Comercio is a newspaper that has been around 185 years in Peruvian life, and we have seen everything in our history. And it's a newspaper that promotes an open market, investment in our country.
Right.
And we are very grateful to see that in the last few years, Peru, for example, has opened 10 free trade agreements with countries that are represented in APEC, and many more. For example, we have a free trade agreement with the United States. We have another free trade agreement with China. We're going to have a new free trade agreement with Hong Kong that was announced yesterday here. So we are a very open country for investment.